What's up, guys? It's Mark with Extreme Edge Custom Kydex and Knives, coming at you with a video review of the Gerber Prodigy Tanto. Found a nice high spot for the camera, but you guys really can't see the knife too well, I'm finding out. Oh, there we go. Made in Portland, Oregon? Yep, Portland, Oregon. Gerber Prodigy Tanto. Alright, so we'll give you the rundown on the knife first. Let's see here. Your overall length is 9.5 inches, so from glass breaker to tip. Your blade is 4.8 inches. I could not find out what steel is used to make this knife. It's 12.11 ounces with the sheath, and it is 7.35 ounces without it. It is a full tank construction, tack hide handle, glass breaker. The knife is made in America, and the sheath is made in China. And I want to kind of put this up. I just got this one in, and I've had this one here for a while. I just want to kind of do a side by side on them. So they are the same length, they have the same handle, they're the same thickness, same amount of, the only difference between the two is truly the tip, the Tanto tip. Other than that, I imagine they're identical other than the sheath. This is the Tanto sheath, which is made in China and they chimped out on. I was actually very disappointed when I saw this. I wasn't going to do a Gerber Prodigy sheath because this was my Prodigy, and this sheath I thought was a very good sheath. So I figured that the Prodigy would have a good, the Tanto version would have a good sheath as well. But I'm finding that this one is really not so good. So first off, the directional, it does not matter. You can put this knife in either way and have it lock into place. The problem that I see is that you've got a really firm locking sheath here, pretty stubby too. I mean, not that the other one's not stubby, but you have this flappy hip. You know, this is going to flap on your hip, and every time you pull it, it's going to come up like this. It's going to do that every time. So it's not one of my favorite things to do, nylon belt loops. I'm not a really huge fan of them to begin with. They did remove one of the snaps. I did on mine. It used to have 2 snaps here, and I removed one of them because it's just too much. And they added this little cover here to stop you from jabbing yourself with the glass breaker, which I find that kind of makes it difficult to draw the sheath if you're covering it. That's just one more thing you have to do to draw the sheath. And the other thing is that they added these right here. I don't know if you can see them. There we go. You can see here, and then the other one down here. And when you put your thumb to it, that's really, I mean, it's kind of pointy, and it doesn't feel good on your thumb when you reach it. Now when you go to the other, the standard Prodigy, and I've had this for I think 3 years now. I carried it as an EDC for over a year, and you get some rattle that's upside down, and it's still not coming out. That's why they give you a snap anyways, but you don't even have to use it. And it's just comes right out, and it still holds it. I mean, they don't have the two-side tines on this sheath that they do on that sheath. They got these tines, and right, because it's totally different material. This sheath is actually like a harder plastic, while this is some other kind of a resin-infused plastic that's rubber-coated. And this one simply just has that camo stitching over the boxy sheath. It does have a nice little, a drainage hole down here, square drainage hole on the bottom that leaks out through the fabric. You do get your standard Molly attachment, let's see, which they changed on that one as well. This one has the Molly snap here and here divided. This one has one long snap that runs the entire length of the sheath that you intertwine through. So with those disadvantages, it's going to be the next one, guys. All in told, if they haven't changed the knife, which I don't believe that they changed the knife, I'm pretty sure it's the same steel as the original Prodigy. I beat the crap out of this thing. I did things that you probably shouldn't do with knives with this thing, and it's still here. It's not in the best of shape. It's still got the Portland, Oregon on it. It's got a lot of scratches and nicks, and spent the summer being used as a throwing knife. You know, so this one's a little bit beat up, but if it's still, you know, if this one here is comparable to that one, very good knife. I would recommend them if you like the Tanto tip. It doesn't matter if you like, they're both pretty good. I mean, they're identical, other than the tip. And this one's used, obviously. So, there you have it. Thank you for watching the review, guys, and stay tuned for more vids. They're always coming. Thanks for watching, guys.